Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is NTLkrayZ, bringing you another shoutcast. And today we will be watching two professional players. We're going to be watching WhiteRaw versus Strelok. Let's get this party started before anything else. Alright, we've got DuckloadRaw, also known as WhiteRaw, as Duckload apparently is a sponsor for WhiteRaw. He will be spawning on the left side of the minimap, while Strelok will be on the bottom side on the map Lost Temple. And I've done many games on this map, and so because of that, I'm not going to tell you much about it. You should know the basics of the the small choke here and how basic strategy works. If you don't, go ahead and watch a few of my previous games, and they will cue you in onto basically what goes on here. I'm very excited to do this match, as WhiteRaw is one of my all-time favorite Protoss players. I just think he's very, very good, and I love his style of play. And this match, I believe, is a best of 3, unless I am mistaken, which I have been before, so oh, yikes, but I do believe this is a best of 3. It's part of the show match that Huck, Artosis, TLO, and Delmonco were also from. So this is all part of the show match that Blizzard done. And you can find those, I believe, on the Blizzard site. You can find these replays if you'd like to watch them yourself without my annoying voice in the background. And WhiteRaw scouting in the clockwise direction, and will be reaching Strelok very, very last. So, as we continue here, it looks like we have a gateway and a barracks going down for both, and a refinery going down for Strelok. Now, this is a little bit interesting. Nah, this is normal, never mind. I was about to say this is interesting, but it's really not. Strelok is going to be scouting in the counterclockwise direction, and we'll be quickly finding out that his opponent is right here, while WhiteRaw is still all the way across on the other side of the map, still trying to find his opponent. Does look like we have a cybernetic score going in behind. No Zealot, as the pros generally like to wait till their core comes out, and then they will chrono boost a stalker, although this case it does look like there will be a Zealot. Not chrono booster though, as he's going to continue chrono boosting the probes. That's actually really important for Strelok to know, that he's going to be producing lots of probes, not so many other units. And it does look like we have a Marine. Low, can he? No, the probe gets away with 4 HP. It does look like we're going to be going for maybe a Reaper rush. I'm going to suspect Marauders, just because Marauders are just so effective against the Zealots, and mineral for mineral. The Marauders honestly beat any gateway unit. So, as we see here, we are getting the first Stalker out, as the first Zealot slowly makes his way. He did not choose to kill off this SCV. He may just leave that to this Stalker as it comes out, as a Stalker is faster than an SCV. In comes the Marine. Is he going to be able to get a pincer? It does look like, ooh, can they get the kill? Can they get the kill? I always find it interesting that the animation shoots sideways and then at them. By the way, next time you see him do one of those attack move things, go ahead and look at it. It is going to be a Reaper. We are seeing a... Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 1-Rax Fast E expand. Probably going to throw down another Rax, I would guess. And that's the build I generally do, but it doesn't look like it, as what is he throwing down here? I guess he's just going to build up, pump another Martyr, as his opponent is pushing. Those SCVs were lying in wait. They get the surround off on the Zealot. Can they take the Zealot down? As the Stalker attacks the wrong unit. This could be huge. It does look like a Marauder came out. A Marauder is focusing fire on the Stalker. Does look like he can keep alive. Does look like the Stalker is going to be pushed back as... Ooh, this is so close. Mule, get back to mining, as mules have absolutely no attack. Does look like he's going to be able to take down that Stalker. Very nicely done, as we saw a little bit of a push. It does look like we're going to be going into robotics bay tech over here on the WhiteRaw side, and Strelok is going to continue to pump his Marines and his Marauders. It does not look like we have the concussive upgrade, which I think he should go into, as that increases the Marauder by a lot, because it means they can kite both stalkers, zealots, and sentries. Extremely effective. We are getting a second orbital command, so we will have 2 orbital commands. Is he going to call down the mule first, or is he going to start the transfer? It does look like he calls down the mule, then immediately starts the transfer. He's going to have to push out and hold this choke. This choke, ladies and gentlemen, is an extremely important choke for for Strelok to hold on to. Getting my players confused. And out comes the observer, which is going to be key in seeing this, although I do believe, if we look at White Raw's, he does see that there is a fast expansion down, and he sees it is now gone, so he will know it is out. It looks like we have our Maynard happening. Going to the Army tab, it looks like Strelok has the advantage, 700 over about 350. Going to the production tab, we do have a Immortal coming out on the field. Unit tab, we have 25 SCVs under 31, although the 2 mules can make up for it. As we look at the income, it does look like Strelok is ahead because of the expansion earlier, as we do have a small Maynard happening for White Raw. The observer has gotten plenty and plenty of scouting. As we look here, it does see quite a bit, and it does look like Strelok was supply capped for a very short period of time, which might just be enough to give White Raw the edge he needs, as these games can literally come down to the second, ladies and gentlemen. One mistake and the game is over. Looking down at the composition, we have a couple, mostly Marauders splashed with some Marines here. Actually, Marines and Marauder over here, and Stalker. This Stalker army does not stand a chance against that, as White Raw has to fall back as Strelok is pushing out. This, ladies and gentlemen, should be either... I don't know if White Raw can hold on to this push, as the Stalkers will fall to the Marauders, as will the Zealots, and there's just so many Marines that this Immortal's going to go down quick. He looks like he's focusing fire on the Zealot. Now, can he focus fire the Immortal quick enough? Another Marauder comes in. Stim has gone off. It does look like he's going to be able to push off, as he gets to that Zealot before he can get off any attacks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marauder Marine Ball is pushing in, able to... Great attack move, and there's the GG from Duckload Raw, or White Raw. What a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. This is NTLkrayZ, signing out.